Alright, let's see here. Welcome, everyone, to this live stream. It has been a while. Give me just a moment so I can let the fine people in the internets know that I am here. And that I am streaming. And more importantly, see if I can endure. I do apologize if my voice is not quite up to snuff. It has been some time since I've streamed, but I felt it appropriate since Veilguard is currently available on PlayStation Plus to, I don't know, see if my suffering is worth something to everybody, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. All the socials are posted. We'll see what happens. Now, I would like to preface by saying, quite simply, that I am an OG Dragon Age fan, if you could call it that. Skip that. I don't really care. Alright. Now, when I say OG, I mean simply thus that I started with Origins, got me down the entire pipeline, if you will, of BioWare games. For example, I find Jade Empire to be underrated. That being said, it should be important to note that I'm not sold on what they did with this game. And quite frankly, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this. I would also like to point out that I am well versed on the lore prior to Veilguard. So, I'm definitely going to be calling out shit that I find irksome. Okay. I guess I don't care.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
Now, see, if... My God. Those character designs are god-awful. Now, here's the thing. If they would have started off with... if they would have kept to the original idea of doing the Dreadwolf storyline, what the hell is with all of the tattoos and shit? Then that'd be one thing. But just the fact that, and I do apologize for the constant rotation of the thing. My PS4 has controller issues, or more specifically, the right stick on my controller is a little wonky. Okay, so mistake number one, just from an aesthetic standpoint, I don't like how, like, up to this point it was fine. At least if I'm counting this correctly. So we got... Okay, I see where the mix-up is. They put two guys back to back, essentially. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix all of this. I feel like adding lighting for character creation is kind of unnecessary. My God. Alright. Trying to find where the hell to get rid of the larynx. I'm assuming. Okay, that's such a weird. Nothing wrong with that. Shit. Just out of... I love how they give you this fucking scroller for bulge and it doesn't affect anything. Like, at that point, if it doesn't have a noticeable change if you max it out, then why the fuck bother having it in the first place? Like, it's just ridiculous, honestly. Alright. Thank fuck, we're finally at the tattoos. Because newsflash, I don't want my dude tatted up. Not every character has to have a million different fucking tattoos. I'm okay with him not having tattoos, honestly. I could focus on the rest of this and not be distracted. Alright. Okay. That's okay. That sounds so stupid. All right, what do we got here? We got Grey Wardens, Veiled Jumpers. What the fuck's that? Daring group exploring the ancient elven ruins of Arlathan. Okay, that's no. Shadow Dragons. What's that? Underground resistance to the pose of corrupt rulers, the slavery to Venter. Okay. Lords of Fortune. Explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Ravane. Okay. Morn Watch. Necromantic Order. And Teven Crow. Okay, those are assassins. You had all these different things. And yet nothing that's unique to dwarves. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Because it's not like... Alright. Yeah, we'll select that. What do we got here? Underdog. Nightmare. Ooh. Unbound. Adventurer. Keeper. Okay, so this is definitely set up with Baldur's Gate 3 in mind. It definitely feels like they were trying to capture the Baldur's Gate 3 playstyle, where you have like 5 different levels of difficulty, and then the last one, number 6, is a customize it however the fuck you want type of thing. Not terrible, but eh. Dawthorn.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, I like that. Alright. Alright. Well. Let's see how they butchered it. with that, because my first Inquisitor was a dude. Yeah, I did go with Trevelyan, but I mean, god damn it, I guess I am gonna have to customize it. They completely screwed that shit up. You know what, I don't care. I just do not care enough.
I won't let this stand.
We need to move.
It can't end like this.
Okay, so he sounds like a complete twat now. That's fucking great. Okay, I think... Is that really the only romances in Inquisition? I mean, I went with Josephine, but I could have sworn there was more. Whatever. Oh, what was... trying to remember... I can't remember which one I went with. So I guess I'll go with that. You know, I went to stop Solus because I never saw the hype in Solus. That's just me. Alright. Yep, they'll finalize and see what the hell happens.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Ned Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
I mean... yeah, fuck it. I'm trying to be a dick here. See if it's even possible.
I'm not leaving until until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable. Not enough gold in the world for this.
Varric, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Varric with facial hair feels unnatural!
Nev Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
I like my way better.
He got us Nev's location. Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
Also, I hate the fact that for 2 games, Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition,
Finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn.
Varric was a dirty blonde.
She says she's got a lead on.
Now he's got black hair, just fucking randomly.
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Andraste, bless you.
Like, don't get me wrong, the visuals, the facial animation was kind of cringy, but, or
That ritual is going to
janky.
tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
But
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumat Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solus.
okay.
I guess if the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
When the veil comes down completely,
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Is that their idea of a pride demon? That's not a pride demon.
It should get us to Harding.
That.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Okay, what the fuck are these things supposed to be?
Demon. And here they come.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Anybody telling me that this is not the fucking God of War gameplay style is out of their damn mind. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the God of War gameplay style, but it's not Dragon Age.
Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Silver's always talked about him. Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble for the
Okay.
Venatori cultists.
Hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier and blocked the way. Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
They crossed the Grey Wardens a few years back. After a lot of our people killed.
Yeah, I prefer the Venatori designs in Inquisition, honestly. I do not care for the designs I've seen so far.
Guess we're sliding down.
Plus, the Venatori had some melee, not just casters. So... Okay, I mean, there's your melee, but... Where's the big guy with the fucking axe? That's what I remember most of the Venatori. Big fuck-off guy in white with a great axe.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Alright, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
Listen, motherfucker!
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
You know, the true tragedy of all of this
Whatever he calls himself. What's the plan?
is
Bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full
this was the only game to feature
So he can't
the
fight us.
Imperium and Antiva,
fight, we're dead.
like worlds you could actually visit. And I don't know about Ravane, so I'm not going to comment on that. But it's sad that, like, there was potential here. There was...
To get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
Like, so far, the only thing this game has going for it is... The graphics look amazing. Like, I can't deny that, but...
That's the building that had Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Well, what else is new? Okay. Shit. Okay. That's dumb. Does every game just have to have a shield toss now? Like, you do realize not every character has to be Captain America, right?
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
Okay.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Alright.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Well, he did a bang-up fucking job. Also, I can't think of anybody that actually likes slavery in modern
See,
mediums.
Sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
well, that sounds ominous.
I mean, hell, even in, well, take for example, in anime and video games that come out today, or even movies and shit, if there's a slavery element involved...
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
Oh, anyways. So, yeah, no, in almost every form of media for a while now, the slavery is usually frowned upon. to the point to where the only people that actually like it are the characters you're not supposed to like because they own slaves. So... I don't know.
Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Veilguard. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Juggles.
I don't know, gang. I'm trying to find something constructive to talk about with this crap. And I kind of feel like I'm failing.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
I was almost worried. I was worried about fall damage. Guess I shouldn't have fucking bothered. Before we get to that, see if there's anything actually here. Alright. Alright.
Saw earlier, Rook.
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Yeah, I'm doing my best to keep an open mind here, but...
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. We've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
I hate that hammer. It looks like a fucking... what, a cricket mallet?
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathus.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Try not to think about it.
Alright. Yeah, the combat's not terrible. I will give them credit where that's due, but at the same time, it is, well, I mean, it is God of War gameplay, so...
Get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Plus, I don't like the fact that I can't control the others. In previous Dragon Age games, you could control your entire team. You could swap between characters. And if you wanted to play as someone else, by all means, play as someone else. But this... It's just not Dragon Age, is the best way I could put it.
Almost there.
Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got here.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many will get as Solus finishes his ritual.
Yeah, I prefer the sword and shield. I prefer axe and shield, but... Oh, great! We're back to this thing.
Watch the lightning!
This not pride demon.
How did demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Tempting some of beset Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Well, that wasn't challenging at all. Unfortunately. Like, don't get me wrong, I get that this is basically the prologue, the tutorial,
I'll take it from here.
but
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me. while
I feel like
Solus isn't gonna stop just
if the
because an old friend
combat
asks nicely.
Solus needs someone
is so boring in the tutorial that it makes me yawn. I'm not confident the...
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Brooke. I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Brooke, take care of the team for me.
Yeah, they aged Varric so damn bad.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
They gave him a shitty beard, and they made him look like an old man. Like, there's... I'm assuming it's only been 10 years since the events of Inquisition. So, the fact that he looks that bad after only 10 years...
Too fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Like, the motherfucker essentially changed his hair color, for fuck's sake. Hair and facial hair.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Yeah. We'll go with the mage.
Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
Okay.
This is it!
We need to bring down the scaffolding.
Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
Right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
I mean, it should have! If we go based off of the original plans for Veilguard, you're supposed to be the final boss fight, not something you deal with in the goddamn prologue. It makes you a fucking chump. Also, don't even get me started on the fact that you kill a beloved character in the franchise, but you leave that asshat alive. I mean, yeah, I know Solus has his fans, but compared to Varric, he is not beloved. Oh wow, I've got a concussion. That's great.
You have no idea what you have done.
Oh, is this the lecture?
Soulless. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world.
The fuck do you call it? You bald-headed dumbass.
My ritual. The magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's
I mean,
why
you seem right at home here.
Why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Alright. It seems like an aggressive option. Let's see if he actually sounds aggressive.
Get out of my head! As I said, I do not want to be here any more than you do. But your actions have set events in motion. And I would not have your ignorance on my conscience.
What are you talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves.
Gang, if you could see me right now, I'm literally pinching the bridge of my nose.
Worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Thanks to me. I wasn't the one performing a big ritual to free them.
Free them? My mortal enemies. I was ensuring that they would never escape their prison.
Listen, dumb fuck. You didn't exactly explain to anybody what your goddamn plan was.
This was your fault. Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
Yeah, but there's a difference between being a liar
They were gods.
and
Blighted,
being a
tyrannical, sadistic gods.
storyteller.
It took all
Varric is a
to
storyteller.
imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Okay, you failed me on the last one when I wanted to be aggressive about it. Please give me some emotion that's aggressive.
Your ritual let the gods loose. You don't get to sit back and look smug.
What else could I possibly
Really?
do? I do not have my ritual dagger. I do not have the network of mirrors that took me from the lighthouse across the world. I have nothing as the gods threaten this world again. All because you disrupted my ritual.
You mean when I stopped you from covering the world with demons?
You will soon see what I was trying to prevent. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why tear down the veil? Listen.
No idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'll take more than a flesh wound to stop me.
This is such a goddamn swerve and run pull that I can't. I can already tell I will fucking hate it. Pretend that Varric survived only to have him be an hallucination in my damn head. Okay, what the hell is with the bitch tears and everything? The fuck? What's the more option? That's enlightening.
Varric, when we stopped the ritual, something else got out. Something even Solus is afraid of.
You've got this, Rook. World's not flooded with demons right now because you stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like that time you ditched your orders for a better strategy during a darkspawn attack. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Illuvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Mirror of Transformation. You know, it's funny how they didn't show that as well in the goddamn cutscene. Like, why in the hell is the lighting so shitty for the cutscenes, but it's fairly decent in the world itself? It makes no fucking sense. What? I mean, yeah, they said that she got injured, but I sure shit didn't see that based on the cutscene. The actual fuck.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow, we're here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Oh, the facial animations hurt me. Okay. Tumbling blades. Counter blow. Shield volley. Fucking hell. Alright. Go with... Okay. Champion, Reaper. Oh, this is, yeah, okay. Dead. So, that's for Mornwatch Reapers. And that's a Lords of Fortune Slayer. Okay, so I'm gonna want to go champion since that's the one that the Grey Warden mentions. Okay. That one doesn't seem too bad. Okay. Go with passives. That way there's less to focus on. Also, what in the fuck is the point of telling me I have to go find Harding to talk with her about a thing if we're just gonna have me search for the others? What the hell are we doing here, guys? Come on. Stupid ass mirror. There's not Varric. Okay. Plus, for the record, the reason, well, there's a few reasons why I'm essentially complained about a twist in the game, even though this is my first time playing it, is because I know they brought a lot of shit into this game. Or, I'll put it this way. The game's been out for 4 months. I already know the rough outline of the story. And it's not the best. Like, also, just for context, you can kind of tell when, a character is there, but only in your head. Very easy way to figure that out in media. If the character is talking to another character, but everyone else in the group only sees or interacts with like the main character and not the person they're talking to, kind of a tip that maybe the person they're talking to is not actually there. And it also kind of helps if in the process of conversation the conversation you have with the character that's seemingly ignored takes place when someone else is out of the room. Because 9 times out of 10, people will tend to point out if it's weird that you're seemingly talking to yourself.
Wisps. Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
Should I try and romance her? Honestly, I don't even know if... You know what? Fuck it. I doubt I'll stay with the game that damn long, but... Yeah.
All right. But I still wish we had a smoother start.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Well, you're not bad so far.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Not much isn't going to save the world. This will get worse before it gets better.
The question is, how?
Cheerful.
That's what I'm here for.
Wait, that was supposed to be amusing? It didn't come off as amusing! I don't know, maybe I'm just a cynical asshole, but I'm trying so hard to find something to like about this game, and so far the only thing I can think of that doesn't make me want to fucking rip my teeth out is the gameplay, which, I mean, they can't even take credit for the gameplay, because the gameplay is fucking God of War.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Okay, what in the actual hell?
Harding, are you doing alright?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, it doesn't matter how I'm doing. What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Illuvian, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. Alright?
And see, that's another clue. Like, granted, the animations don't show it well at all. But if I'm supposed to go based solely off of the context clues, how they're talking, the fact that she was crying when he came in, Varric's dead. Like, there's no getting around it. Varric's dead, and she doesn't want to just take a break and just stand down because she feels like she owes it to Varric to keep going.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Except that dwarves don't dream, remember? We can't. The Fade is the world of dreams, and we're not connected to it.
It was weird. I was standing in a place that I knew couldn't be real. None of it made sense.
You're lucky it was just weird. Solus can kill people in dreams.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
For fuck's sake, will you two stop bickering?
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual, and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
Oh, there ain't no way in hell I would fucking take the blame for that shit. Are you kidding me?
They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of 1 god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev. But the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
I mean... Okay, you bickering back and forth aside, going in half-cocked is probably a dumbass idea.
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
And let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the
You know what kills me? Harding was literally a scout in Inquisition.
Nev.
She was an she scouted out areas for the Inquisition. If anybody should know
The Illuvian has its own special
that this is standard practice, it should be her. Instead, this new character that we've never seen before is the one that gets to be the voice of fucking reason? Are you fucking kidding me? Also, I'm gonna be real with y'all.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of the
If it even takes us back to Arlefin.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Are these supposed to be Dalish elves? Seriously?
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. A bunch of artifacts that have been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
Didn't see you volunteering. We put our lives on the line to stop Solus, and we stopped him.
Not without a cost.
Sky's not ripping itself apart anymore, is it?
All right, you stopped Solus. So why is Arlethan neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mithalanast. Two of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
I hate Strife's voice. It is so... like, it feels like the voice actor did this role just to get a paycheck. There is no emotion. Like, it feels like something I would encounter in, like, fucking XCOM. When the guy's just telling me what to do before I go to a goddamn mission or whatever.
So Elganon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
Of course she is!
Blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to
Stop
your
glazing
camp.
her. Jesus.
We'll find Belara.
Stay here with the Veil Jumpers. Harding and I can handle this.
Is that so?
That's so. If you're not at full strength, you're a liability we can't afford.
Fine. Your call.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
I can't take it anymore, you guys. I tried. I can't. I fucking can't. This is painful. Like, beyond painful.
Is it me? Or is this?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm done, guys. I'm just done. I'll put it this way. If this stream, such as it is, gets enough support, after viewing, I may revisit this crap. But as it stands, I'm probably going to put my energies into gearing up for WWE 2K25, which comes out, well, technically I will get it early access because I pre-ordered it, but oh, and I did also download, because another game that came out for the PlayStation Plus stuff this month was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. I might check that out. That being said, if you enjoy my suffering, if you want me to suffer more, whatever the case may be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell, all that good shit. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Hopefully, it's a lot fucking better than this. Jesus. Chaos out.